topping off the windshield wiper fluid. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that. Just as I went live, there was a loud noise outside. I was like, what the hell? And I had to get a water. I'll turn this light off so there's not so much glare. Okay. Oh, ow, neck. Oh, that was not a happy way for my neck to move. No, it wasn't. Alright, give me one more second, you guys. Okay. So we are looking at SteamWorld Build today. There's usually music here. I don't know why I'm not hearing anything. Oh, there we go. Probably because I was quote unquote tapped out or something. Alright. So, should be game sound. We'll have the husband check game sound in just a minute. In fact, I already know. Can you check game sound for me?
Yeah, give me a second. I'm working on it.
Right, I might have turned it down too far.
Oh, maybe a second.
Of course, there's like no music playing right now.
You're good.
I'm good? It's
Yeah.
not too loud? Can you
No.
hear it at all?
You're good. You can hear it.
You can hear the little...
Yeah, I can hear the ticks that are going off
Okay.
and everything.
So, this is like a robot city builder thing. You're trying to find pieces of a rocket to leave the planet, basically. I have not completed the game yet. I've only had it for a couple of days and I haven't had that much time to play. So, when you start out, you can pick a map. There's Giddy Up Gorge. It's kind of like an Old Wild West thing. There's Giddy Up Gorge, there's High Roller Dunes, there's Grand Gully, there's Tumbleton, and there's Fossil Park. I have not looked at the Fossil Park map yet. We might go with that one. Of course, I sneezed right before I went live. Like, of course. Actually, did I just figure out why my... Oh, is that why my thing was being extra weird? The map wasn't to the edge of the tray. So it was being all twisty. Okay. So let's go with Fossil Park. We're gonna go with the default theme right now. There's a Winter Wonderland theme. I think they called it Jingle Bolts, and it just kind of makes everything look like Christmas, or you can go with default. I've been trying this out on balanced. That's more of my speed. There is sandbox, casual, balanced, and difficult. We've been going with balanced. I'm gonna go ahead and leave the tutorial, story, and random mind map checked for now. Let's see. We need to figure out a name for our city. Let's see here. How about Neatopia? Neatopia Bolt Springs. How about that? Neatopia Bolt Spring. Hot tip number 9, turrets are most effective way of building defenses for excavations or strategic areas, but unlike the guard, they cannot move. Story time.
You see all those stars up there? That's where we'll live once we escape this world.
There's so many. Which one?
Whichever one you want, kiddo.
How will we get all the way up there, Pa?
By following my plan, little friend.
What are you planning?
I am here to get you all to safety. It is the sole purpose of my existence.
Lucky that Pa found you then. Sure is nice with someone looking out for us.
Quite.
How will he help us then?
Allow me to explain. Long ago, a great hoard of ancient technology was buried here. Technology that has the power to do what you need. Buried deep, deep below the earth. But as you see, I quite lack the ability to dig it up.
Pa and I are really good at digging up things.
Yes, you bots are excellent for manual labor. But do not think it will be an easy journey, my eager friend. We have to go further down than you would ever think possible. And only once we reach the very bottom of the
This
world,
dude doesn't give
we
off
will
high
find
villain
a way
energy
to
at
the
all, does he?
stars.
Well, if it won't be easy, then I'll need the best second in command to make sure we get there.
Who's that?
You, of course.
Wow. Does that mean I'm gonna be a hero like you?
Heroes give people hope, yeah? You've always given me that, kiddo. Must mean you've always been one.
Look, Pa, I see it! I see it, the mine shaft!
All right, folks. Time to get to work.
Oh, if we're gonna keep playing this, we need a new Mingo. We need a robotic Mingo. Oh, sorry. Microphone fell over. Sorry. Ooh.
We'll have to stay focused in order to get to the old tech and escape this one.
Really?
What?
You'll see it in a second. We'll have to see. Okay.
You hear that? Something is making a noise.
Probably just some old hinges on the mineshaft elevator that are creaking. We'll get working in no time.
You better. I'll be ruined if this doesn't work out. Do you hear? Ruined.
We'll need to get this city up and running first and foremost, though.
Squeeze the area for resources and the people for all that they're worth.
That's mighty harsh, ma'am.
Just get it done.
So, we're playing a map called Fossil Park, and there's totally the Jurassic Park archway right there.
Oh, okay, yeah. You can see the dinosaurs.
Oh, you've been on this? Oh, ha ha ha! That's funny! They're totally animatronics that are falling apart. Okay, that was just telling us to figure out how to move the camera around. Our workers will need somewhere to live, so let's build some residentials. Make sure your residentials are connected to the old train station by road. All buildings must be connected by road to the train station in order to function. We need to build 6 residentials. So this is the map of the area. Let's see, there's the old mine shaft. Oh god, it's surrounded by fucking electric fence. I'm just trying to get the lay of the land where we can build here. Okay, so this is kind of blocked off out here. Okay, so it looks like to start off with, we'll be starting here. Okay, so we need 6 residentials. Now, some of these buildings have arrows on the ground to point which way they'll end up facing the road.
It's worth to note that they show facing, but facing is not obligatory.
Yeah, like you don't have to have the arrow on the road. As long as the road is like touching some side of the building, it seems to be okay. Where do I want to put you? Where do I want to put you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So there's those. And we need a road. So we have a dirt road option right now. And roads do cost money. Oh, hold on, what's this? It's a sparkly. What is this? We got resources. Cool. Okay, so we put those in and we've got... Oh my god, I never zoomed in on these guys before. So that one's got like a bonnet on. This one's got like a 10-gallon hat kind of thing. That one's got a sombrero. That's kind of cute. Okay. Fulfilling needs will increase your population and earn you higher taxes. Currently, your citizens need a general store. Service buildings fulfill the needs of residential buildings within its range. This is shown with a blue road that highlights the affected area, the affected buildings. Build a general store. Okay, general store with a little shopping basket. Kind of feel like we should have the general store near the train station, maybe. So see, there's an arrow for where the front of the building is, but it doesn't necessarily have to touch the road. You can see the other sides of the building are touching the road. So that's kind of good enough. And you saw all the little happy robot faces that went up. I'm just going to add a little bit of a extra road there. A new milestone. New milestones unlock new buildings and new needs for your citizens that must be fulfilled. You didn't let me finish. Alright, so it did say we had to select a residential. So this just gives us the panel of the information from the houses. This shows you what type of building it is. This shows you that if your people that live in that building are fulfilled or not, and this shows you what their needs currently are. If it's got a green check mark or a green bar and a check mark, then you're good. If it's empty, then you're not good, obviously. This shows how happy the people are living there. This shows the potential money and taxes you could be making and how many people live there. If the needs aren't fully met for that building, you won't have maxed out residents in that building. Alright, so they want us to build a forester. The forester turns trees into logs which are needed for construction. I've marked a good spot for the forester. I think he actually marked a couple spots. No, they want us to go here first. So, there's some areas that have resources already down. Okay. Warehouses distribute resources throughout the city. If a refinery is not within coverage range of a warehouse, it cannot deliver its resources. The coverage area of a warehouse is shown by a blue highlight on your roads when selecting or placing it. Okay, well, first off, we need to we need to connect you. Okay, so that's connected to the train station now. And this is our warehouse building. And we do have the train tracks running through here. Okay. Many refineries require resources from other buildings in order to produce their own. The lumber mill will use logs from the forester to produce boards. Refineries do not need to be within reach of residential buildings to make their goods available to them. Okay, so like different things that you select on might have larger tech trees when you open them. So if you open the lumber mill, you can actually get to the forester through the lumber mill. Okay. As you... Oh dear, we're losing money. So, as you progress through milestones, new needs will develop for your citizens. Buildings that can fulfill these needs will unlock at the same time. Select any residential to see what new needs they have. Okay, so they want a service shop. Okay, okay, so we can put the service shop here. That will reach all of our houses. Everybody's happy. Okay. And since we're happy, we've got more people moving in and more taxes coming in. So that way we'll be able to maintain the town a bit better. So water is essential for steambots to be powered. Cactus water can be extracted from local cacti at the cactus farm. If you can't build the cactus farm yet, build more residentials and or fulfill citizen needs until you have enough workers to unlock it. Okay, so the cactus farm is here. It is grayed out. It is under the main worker icon. So we need to get 70 workers before we can build a cactus farm. So that means we're going to need some more houses. Okay, I might... Okay, we did mess that up. Alright, so if we can click the move button and just slide that over so we don't necessarily have to destroy it. Okay. Now, it'll take a minute for the house to register if there's enough resources in range of it. And if we hover over here, it tells you how many total citizens you have of each type. Right now we only have the one type. So we're at 48 basic workers, and there's 23 that are available to do stuff right now. And we need to get to 70 before we can make our cactus farm. So we need a few more houses here. Now you can speed up the game a bit with over here. They don't tell you that, but you can. I kind of prefer going at the slower speed just because I find it easier to deal with problems as they turn up. Alright, so we're currently at 60 citizens, 60 workers. We need 10 more. Oh, it's a tumbleweed that was worth 4,000 gold or 4,000 cash. So that's fun. So sometimes you'll see those like just come rolling in the wind, or you'll find them scattered throughout as you're building. Sometimes it's cash when you click on them, sometimes it's other resources. So do click on those when you see them. Alright, we're gonna need at least one more house here. And you can rotate these. It tells you that you can hit tab to rotate. I'm just gonna go for the extra one there. So that way we are all filled in here. Okay, so now we can build our cactus farm. This is just decorative stuff. So you can build foliage around your town and stuff, or you can do like benches or lampposts and just, you know, decorative little shit. Oh, we are still shy. Why? Oh, okay, so see, we're out of range of the general store down here. We are still in range of this place, but that means we're gonna need another general store. And those guys are happy. We have reached 72 citizens. And we can now build our cactus farm. So we have to figure out where we want this cactus farm to go. Yes. We have a negative balance on cactus water. We are working on it. This just shows if you have any equipment available for any specific things. Alright, so I think this might be a good spot for the cactus farm. Okay, now for the farms, you have to click the farm building. And you have to actually click place fields next to them. They can have, this one can have up to 3 fields. And if you have any modifications, you can click that to add it. And that's how much money it takes to upkeep this building. So if you don't actually plant the fields, you're not gonna get any production on anything. Well, wait, do I really want this over here? No, you know what? I want to move you. Yeah, I want you to come over to here. And you need a little bit of a road guy there. Okay. By building another lumber mill, we can speed up our board production. Okay. Charcoal keeps steam bots operational. A charcoal kiln is a must in any city. If you can't build the charcoal kiln yet, build more residentials and or fulfills the citizen needs until you have enough workers to unlock it. Okay. So, come into workers. And the charcoal kiln requires us to have 120 workers. So we're going to have to put in some more homes here. So the little stripy line there, that's saying that that has access to that road. Is basically what that's gonna mean. Okay, so here you can see we might have to put in another cactus farm. We'll see. So your needs are fulfilled. Okay, so everybody's good down here. 120, we're at 112. Alright, well, we're gonna need a few more houses here then. Oh, we got a sparkly. What's this? 8 boards. Oh, we got our workers. So we need to build a charcoal kiln. To figure out where we want to build that. So we need a forester, which we already have in, right here. So we need a charcoal kiln. You're right next to a warehouse, so yeah, that should be good enough. You're not quite reaching over here though. So we're probably gonna need, yeah, we're gonna need another one. We will need to repair the old train station in order for our city to progress. Let's select it and see what we'll need in order to repair it. When repaired, the train station will make it possible to trade with other settlements. It will also allow us to buy useful items from the item store. Repairing the train station will fulfill a need of your citizens. Okay, abandoned train station, an old and rundown ruin of a train station with a large enough workforce and some boards, we could restore it. So we have the number of workers, we need boards, we have that.
With the old girl
And
up
that
and running
is
again,
up and running.
we'll be able to ferry in supplies much easier.
Wait, what's that?
Well, looky here. Someone was hiding back there in the shadows.
Oh my, no. Not hiding. Sleeping. The train is running. Hello?
It's just an old rusty bot. I can have my enforcer throw him out.
Yep. Ma'am, that ain't no way to treat a stranger. We're happy to meet you.
Well, you are at least, Clutch Sprocket.
I don't want to be a stranger. I am the trader. This is what I do. I think I can conduct all your trade. The train listens to me.
So, the way this is worded, and the way he said that, does he mean he thinks this is what he does, or this is what he does, he thinks? He's a brain bot, like, his job is to think. Is that what he means, or he thinks he's the trader?
The way it's phrased, I think it means he thinks he's a trader, but he can't remember.
Okay.
That sounds mighty helpful, partner. Welcome aboard.
I will join. The rumbling of the ground scares me. Why can't I remember?
I'm more curious about why you're missing an eye. Like, why is it taped on? And who taped it on? Okay, now. Oh, jeez, we got 2. Come back. Well, that's 4,000. What's this one? 8 boards. I got a 2 for there. Alright, so these guys need access to charcoal kiln because this one doesn't quite reach back here. So we're going to build a second one. Yeah, that seems a good plot. Good a spot as any. Alright, I'm just gonna round out our road there. I can always change this little bitty section if it comes to it. Okay, so these guys' needs are being fulfilled now. Okay, so they're all happy. Okay, so this wants us to grow the workforce population to 200. So that means we're gonna need a few more homes here. Alright, so worker residentials. So let's get our dirt road here. Okay. So far our cactus farm, the one is enough. We might later have to add a second, but right now, okay, so this one's not in range of the service shop. So we're gonna need to add a secondary. And we'll add in a road to make it accessible. Okay, so we're at 180. We're gonna need some more houses here. Alright, so let's see here. This will be enough then, I think. Ah, as we're going, look, it was 6, then it was 8, then it's 10 now.
In order to get the mine shaft up and running, we'll need the engineers.
But there are still many unknowns.
This guy's
to
giving off
overcome
such villain
before we reach
energy.
the old technology below.
You mean there's stuff you don't know? Well, that's a surprise.
She's got a mouth on her.
Charming. It's unlikely that you may have any other questions that I do not possess the answer to.
Well, if that's the case, Smarty Pants, I've been hearing this weird sound since we came here. Almost like a sad song. Do you know what that could be?
It confirms my suspicions. You can hear it.
So you hear it too?
No, I do not hear it, but I can sense it.
What is it then?
The city that used to exist here was entirely dependent on the technology that powered it. This technology all responded to the same control signal. The old signal. That is what you're hearing.
You've unlocked a new citizen tier. The expertise of the engineers will enable your city to advance to the next level. Note that engineers have different needs than your workers. You can upgrade residentials to their next tier if their satisfaction is at 100%. Upgrade 3 workers into engineers. Okay. Before I do that, I did remember that earlier it had said something about us building a second lumber mill. There's a shiny. Oh, money. Okay. And hopefully that will get... What is... logs? Oh, well... I mean, I don't know what all you want me to do about that. So you can take the road across the train tracks. Okay. You are not covered by a warehouse, though. Really? You're just out of range. Alright. Alright, alright. So we will put that guy right there. Alright, now, let's get down to business here. So we need to, oh, there's another sparkle. Yay, money. Okay, so we're gonna click the orange guy. He is our engineer. As engineer residential. Okay, so anything with a green arrow on it can be upgraded to this next bit here. I will say when you're thinking about upgrading, try to make sure that you've got some room to work with because of the new needs that the new people are going to have. Let's see, we need to upgrade 3 buildings here. Okay. The workforce for engineers is separate from the workers. As you upgrade workers to engineers, you'll gain engineers and lose workers. So that means you'll have to build more worker housing to make up the difference, basically. To replace them. Okay, those guys are good. Repair the broken mine shaft. Okay. So, our engineers currently wants a moonshiner and a saloon. So, we have to figure out where we want to put the saloon. We can put saloon here. That should be okay. And we need to make a moonshiner. So the moonshiner, this has a tech tree on it. So you need specific things in order to make the moonshiner. So we need a sand sifting factory. And that needs to be placed on fertile soil. So you need to look for like green areas. Alright, we need to connect a road to that. Okay. And then we need to make a glass blower. Okay, well now we don't have enough engineers to cover all the jobs that we have going, so we're gonna have to go and upgrade another house. And we're still in the negative by a couple of engineers here. So we'll probably need to go one more. Oh, hey, boss. Yeah, it's not bad. It's cute. And, it's not, like, super, super fast-paced crazy. You can kind of work at your own pace. You can have it go You can speed it up if you want. I prefer having it on the first speed, like the normal speed. Okay. So now, in theory, we should be able to build our moonshiner. We have to figure out where we want moonshiner to go. We can put moonshiner there. It's within range of these guys. Now it's going to take a minute for the glass deliveries and stuff to come into the moonshiner if it gets there. We'll have to see. So how's bots today? I may have to move the moonshiner. Oh, we don't have enough workers. Okay. Right, let's upgrade you. Okay, so you're waiting for resources to be delivered. Alright, so this is our current funds, and then this is how much money we're making in taxes, the green one. Like how much we've got coming in. The city upkeep is $151, I guess, at the moment. We don't have any mine upkeep at the moment. Not too bad. You swapped your day off this week. No truck tomorrow, so you can avoid the snow and go in on... Nice. I'm okay. My glasses are still in Kansas. No idea if they're gonna get here before we leave. At this rate, they probably won't. So we're gonna have to make sure to tell the mother-in-law to be on the lookout for it. I don't know why it's still delayed in Kansas. I didn't think the roads were that bad up there right now. Maybe they are. There's still snow in parts of Missouri. Oh, come back. Tools. Nice. I'm just letting some money build up here. What are we still low on? Logs. How many? Look. We're just gonna have to be low on logs right now, because we need boards, so... Alright, I think we're gonna need to upgrade one more house for the moment. And we're gonna need to build some more regular workers housing here just to kind of make up the difference. So this is just one of the maps. It is kind of funny that they did like the Jurassic Park torches there. Okay. You're waiting on shoes that were supposed to show up today, you'll see. Yeah, Russell's like, the funny part is, if he had not paid for 2-day shipping, we probably would have had it by now. And I'm just mad that we paid for 2-day shipping and we still don't have it, and because it's weather delayed, we can't get a refund on their money back guarantee or whatever. Because it was weather related. I'm like, of course. Okay, so we need 8 boards and $1,200 to repair the mine shaft. We need 18 engineers, which we have that, and we need a connection to the train station, which we just gave it. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I'm mad because we spent that much money. It's 2 pairs of glasses. I kind of need them because my eyes get really tired now. Without them when I'm sitting here doing stuff close up, and if I can want my glasses, like, this was supposed to be the cheaper option, and in the end it might have just been, well, no, it would have still been more if I had like gone to Lens Crafters or something, because they've got all the designer frames that I don't really need. They don't really have cheap frames. I think they've got like 3 pairs of cheap frames that are just like black wire rims or whatever. Okay, now let's head down into the mine. Press 2 to enter the mine. You can always return to the city by pressing 1, or you can just click these pictures on the side of your mini map. The picture of the lantern will be mine level 1.
Alright, we made it. We ought to set up some quarters for our miners and get started on digging. I feel the place
geez, now
shaking,
you're
though.
Wednesday.
Best we dig slowly.
Who's shipping it? Is it like mail or UPS, FedEx, DHL?
Indeed. The planet is becoming more unstable by the moment. Proceed with caution.
And when we find this tech we're after, you reckon my daughter will be able to fix it?
Control of the old signal was passed on to descendants of those that lived here. And by chance, it was to be your daughter that was granted this most crucial gift.
Like, I actually copied the tracking number and put it into a fresh track just to make sure I wasn't looking at an old track, but no, it still hasn't been updated. It just says delayed, and I'm like, then why the fuck are you giving me a delivery date of today by 8 p.m. if it's delayed?
Never doubted she was special, that's for sure. We better go get whatever piece of the tech we can then. It'll be out there in the dark somewhere.
Okay, we'll need gold nuggets to set up our operation. Click the chest by the mine shaft for you to get started. Hint, if you need gold nuggets, there are always more to be found by digging around the mine. Interact with the chest to open it. Okay. Okay, so that gave us 20 to start out with. Gold nuggets can be found in the mine. They are used as a construction cost for your mine quarters. The instability of the planet is dangerous. If ignored, there will be collapses in the mine. We can place pillars to stabilize it. Unstable areas will be shown in striped blue squares. Pillars can be placed inside quarters without disrupting their effectiveness. Okay, so this is your pillar icon, or infrastructure icon. You're not even sure how it's coming. Oh, jeez. So this is your pillar, so wherever the ground is unstable, that'll show up, and you can click that, and usually one will do the job needed. You can just put it anywhere in those striped squares. If the space is big enough, you might need more than one, but usually one will do it in most cases, depending on how open of an area it is. Okay, miners do all our digging. Let's set up their quarters now. The size of the room determines how many miners are recruited. Hint, you can click and drag to build larger quarters quickly. The quarters must be at least 9 tiles to function. Okay, so we need 3 miners. Alright, now we're going to start out with 1 miner, I think. Now, see these rocks on the ground? That's rubble. We have to wait for a miner to clear the ground before we can place, like, more quarters. Or else it'll be, like, redded out like it was there a second ago. So since he came in and cleaned up that, we can click this and we can drop that in there now, because the ground is clear. Same thing with over here. Alright, we've got a second miner, and we need 1 more. We'll get them in just a second. Alright, now we should expand our operation. Mark these tiles with the dig tool to get some more gold nuggets so we can increase the size of our quarters. Okay, So this is your dig tool. Sometimes that will change to a picture of a pickaxe as we advance our technology. So right now it's a shovel because we're on like the basic technology stuffs. Okay, miners will now dig through the marked tiles. And that vanished before I could fully read it. Okay, so we need to, well, we don't need to, but I'm going to open that up a little bit more. Alright, scrap is essential for future construction and production. The growth of our city relies upon unique resources found in the mine. Dig your way towards the highlighted tile to uncover a scrap vein. Where's the highlighted tile? Oh, okay. So. Alright, we'll let them have fun with that. Alright, now if you get too dug out, like if you get too big of an area that doesn't have enough support, you'll have a red thing here pop up to indicate that you've got an issue. To mine the scrap vein, we will need the help of prospectors. Head back up to the city so we can prepare for their arrival. Hint, I have marked several deposits of tools in the mine if you need more. Okay. Well, we still need to expand our quarters here. So let me do that first. Yes, let's not have more sinkholes than necessary. Alright, so every so often I will check. Oh, now see here, this section, there was some sand in here and it sunk when we opened up that area, so then we lost some stability. Alright, so we have that guy in place. And let's just go ahead and grab those gold nuggets while we're at it. Okay. Quarters, miners. Okay, we've got 3 miners now. Alright, so we're gonna go back up to city level. Okay. To get the help of the prospectors, we need to grow our city. Upgrading more workers into engineers or fulfilling engineers' needs will do the trick. Hint, we might need some extra tools which can be found in the mine. Okay, so we're at 56 of 70. Oh, there's another sparkle. Rubies. Now, rubies you can... Oh, they've got all kinds of sparkles here. Another ruby. Tools. All of the goody tumbleweeds blowing through town here. Do we have any more? Alright, I don't... Oh, there's one way out there. More rubies. Okay, now. Alright, so we need 70 engineers before we need to worry about a new entertainment for them. So let's upgrade this guy. Just gonna check to make sure those guys are doing good. So, the vet finally got back to us this morning. And they're like, bring another pee sample in. And we're like, oh good. So then Momo wouldn't pee on the upside down puppy pad that we used the last time. When we were trying to get him to do it. He's like, you guys are being weird. I'm not gonna do this thing you're like begging me to do now. So I had to quick get dressed and we put Momo on the leash and Russell put like a playtex rubber glove on, whatever. And we grabbed a cup and I took Momo out to pee to try to get him to pee where Zuzu had peed, and we had to get the sample that way. Felt so stupid. But we got it, and Russell ran it back down there and they did another analysis on it, and the vet goes, oh, I'm sorry. He apologized. He goes, I only ran the first test on the pee. Apparently there's a second one they can run to determine the type of UTI it was. And when it just came back UTI, I guess because he was in a hurry, there's like a more common one than it usually is. So he gave us the medication for that one. Apparently when he reran it, he ran the second analysis on it this time, and it came back as a bacterial UTI from the other type. So the antibiotics he gave us for the first type didn't do anything because it doesn't respond to that one. So that's why Momo didn't seem to be improving at all. So we have the right medication now. And the vet was like, yeah, I'm sorry. We're like, okay, we just didn't know if there was like a prostate problem going on here or something further that we were gonna have issues with. Like, we just want to make sure. He's like, no, I'm sorry. So we've got Momo on the right medication now. And I said to him, I said, well, how long does he have to take this? He also goes, this one's once a day. And I said, okay, well, how many of these does he have to take? And Russell goes, a shit ton. And I'm like, oh, so your mom's gonna have to be doing this while we're gone. He goes, yep. Like, okay. To mine the scrap vein, you will need prospectors in the mine. Prospectors extract resources from resource veins in the mine and send it up to the city. Okay, so you want me to go down there. But, okay, so we've got some upgrades here, since we unlocked a new milestone. We've got paved roads now. Roads are used to connect all of your buildings to the train station for your delivery bots to travel on. Paved roads allow excuse me, faster movement speed for your steam bots and increase the coverage range of your service buildings. Interesting. Alright. We have a tool maker. And we have a survey office. Looks like everybody wants a survey office right now. Alright, where shall we put you? Okay. I'm gonna put you there for right now. And how about we do that? Okay. That'll do for now. Let's head... Yeah, I hope so. And we're not gonna be here to see if it's doing anything. I mean, because I doubt it's going to do anything within a day, because we leave on Thursday. Rubies can be found in the mine. You can use them to buy items and equipment from the train station. Okay. Alright, so we are going to need to set up quarters for our prospectors. So tell you what, we've already got a lovely space over here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You now have a steady flow of scrap. We should consider building a tools maker in the city so we don't have to rely on finding tools in the mine. Remember to look at the recipe of a building. It tells you what it needs in order to function. Where did that scrap vein go? Like, y'all had me digging towards it. Oh, it's over here. Okay. I kind of put you far away, didn't I? Alright, let's see. Can we make you a little bit bigger? Oh, well, we're gonna need some more. So not all these squares are diggable, just so you know. Some rocks, or some of these squares will say bedrock on them, and the bedrock you can't dig through. Now I have random map on. So we never quite get the same mine set up twice here. Okay, we don't need that just yet. I do need these gold nuggets though. You're really gonna... Okay. You alright? Do I need to do anything for you?
Nope. I'm gonna turn the heat on for a minute though.
Alright. Oh. I don't know what we did there. I think we clicked the... wrong stuff there, it seemed. Okay, so we've got 3 prospectors now. See, that one says bedrock. You can't break the bedrock. At least, I don't think you can. I haven't seen a way to do that. Okay, everybody looks pretty stable at the moment. Oh! So, these are chests that you'll find randomly. It's like, you'll see them like sparkle in the darkness. You have to have an open pathway to them. And you can open them for goodies. Sometimes there's blueprints in there, sometimes there's currency like rubies or gold nuggets and stuff. Alright, so let's head back on up to the surface. Oh, sparkles! Sparkle balls! Click 100 tumbleweeds across all playthroughs. Okay, we just got an achievement. Not sure if that sound came through, but that's what that was about. Oh, we got another sparkle ball down here. Okay, so they want us to make a tool maker. I kind of want the tool maker to be a little bit closer to the mine, but I guess it doesn't matter that much. Okay, so that needs a warehouse. Just heard a door slam. Like a car door slam. Okay, they want us to build a pickaxe maker, extract ironum. How do you say that? Ironium?
I guess.
Okay, and
That'd be what I would expect.
okay, and find the first piece of old tech. Alright, money still looks good. Everybody's still relatively happy. Oh, sparkles! All of the sparkles! Alright. Sounds like it's actively raining again. Okay, so we're gonna need 120 engineers. So let's go ahead and start doing some more upgrades here. Alright, let's get you. So I haven't replaced all of our roads just yet. We'll get there. Alright, okay, so I haven't even seen what that last citizen bot is yet. Have you?
What?
Seen what the last citizen bot is?
I don't know which one is the last. I've gotten as far as scientist.
Is that what that green thing is? After the Arista bot?
Yes.
Okay, so there might be more.
Yeah, I don't know.
Interesting. Alright, looks like we need a couple more. And I've learned that it's better to go slower here. Okay, in the population section above, you can see the citizen balance. Negative number means we don't have enough steam bots in our refineries and they will work slower. Okay. So, these are like your base busy bee guys, I guess. So we did just lose some of that housing for them, so we might as well... Oh. That is not There we go. I had those slightly off. Okay. So we have your needs met. Alright, so you're good, you're good. Alright, so everybody here is good. Alright, okay, so the pickaxe maker. We already have a forester. We're finding scrap in the mine. So pickaxe maker. What size of building are you? Yeah, okay. I'll put you there. Okay, now we need to find ironium. We have gained access to the workshop facility, which allows us to build machines. In the facilities have a machine capacity depending on their size. If you need more capacity for the machines, increase the size of the facility. Okay, so we need to extract the ironium, find the first piece of old tech, and build a workshop facility. Now, I don't believe we have enough gold nuggets to do that just yet. So let's go ahead and dig us out some gold nuggets. Plus, you know, we're gonna need a place to put our machine shop anyway. Probably gonna need another support here in just a second. More than likely. Yeah. Let me... Ah! They haven't cleaned the ground yet. So, it's not letting me put it there because there's rubble on the ground. There he goes. Little dude's cleaning up now. Alrighty. Support pillar has been placed. Okay, so workshop. So let's build us a workshop here. 3. Okay. The workshop allows us to place extractors. Select the scrap extractor in the facilities category and place it next to the scrap vein. Extractors can't be built inside rooms, so make sure the floor is clear before placement. Okay, so this is the scrap extractor. Oh, we need more tools. Okay. Now, see, we made the tool maker up on the surface, and our shovel changed to a pickaxe. I'm probably gonna need to put in another support guy over here. More than likely. Oh good, we needed that. That spiky bit in the darkness there. No, actually we don't need a support there. Okay. Okay. I am going to give us a little bit more room to work in there though. Okay. To install the scrap extractor, we need mechanics. These bots are responsible for building and maintaining our machines in the mine. The size of the quarter determines how many mechanics are automatically recruited. Nope, we're still good. Okay. So mechanics are the green little helmet guys. Alright, Alright. So it seems like 9 is your minimum for the quarters. Our mechanic has arrived. They will automatically install any machines you have placed. Mechanics will also repair steambots, machines, or turrets that might be damaged. Okay. Now this guy right here, that's something that we actually need. That's our ironium. Bedrock, bedrock, sandstone. Okay, so let's grab our diggy tool. And we'll dig through those two. You discovered a dirty water vein. You found an ironium vein. Mark it with the dig tool so your prospector can extract it. Our newly acquired ironium should build a sheet metal facility. With our newly acquired. A sheet metal factory. Sheet metal will be needed for many buildings going forward. Find the first piece of old tech and we need to build a sheet metal factory. Okay. Nope, that stupid wrist rest is still all sorts of twisting around in there. Okay. Let's go in there. That's web service. Alright, so let's head up to the surface. Yeah, we're always running deficit on logs, but I need planks, so... That's just the way it's gonna be right now. Alright, Sparkle. More rubies. Oh. Nope, come back. They are all over the place. Train station. We haven't actually clicked on this guy yet. So, the train station gives you access to trade and the ability to buy items that boost efficiency of our city. This is where you can set up new trade deals. You can also keep track of any active trades. This is where you buy items and equipment that can boost your city and mine. Items will refresh when the train arrives at the station. So we can buy 20 gold nuggets currently for $8,000. We can buy a production speed item that will boost production speed by 40%. That's going to cost $15,000 and 4 rubies. Gold scavenging. Miner equipment periodically finds gold. That's expensive. 1, 2, 3. That's 30,007. This is our current funds here for dollars and rubies. Alright. Why did we come up here? Sheet metal, right. Okay. So sheet metal could fit there. Alright, sheet metal won't fit there specifically. but you will fit there. Okay, let's see about upgrading some more housing here. Okay, so we need to make a spare parts facility too. Okay. Uses scrap and ironium collected in the mine and converts it into spare parts, which are needed by our engineers. It's gonna cost $8,000, 6 tools, and 10 planks. How big is this guy? This guy's not very big. And tell you what, let's go ahead and upgrade that bit of road there and that bit of road there. That's gonna take a minute for resources to get where they need to go. We need to upgrade some more housing. Now, houses were X'd out because they didn't have enough needs satisfied yet. Okay, so that's working on it. Okay. Anybody satisfied by this yet? I mean, it's just starting to make them. It's gonna take a minute. Okay, so that's coming up. There we go. Alright, I am going to add in another set of housing back here. Okay, are you in range of stuff still? Alright, I'm just taking a quick peek around, see if there's any sparkles that we've missed. So we're still kind of locked into, oh, there's sparkle. This particular location, like we can't expand outward yet, and that's fine. Okay, so let's head back down into the mine. Alright, we still need to find the old tech. Alright, we can't do anything with that yet. Okay, so we still need to try to find these what was I gonna say? We still need to try to find some gold nuggets. Oh, what is that? Recruit bonus miners. You found a piece of equipment. Make it available to your Steambots by slotting it into their quarters. Okay, so edit. Okay. Oh wait, yeah, no, that was right. Okay. Now, these pits here, you can cross them if you make a bridge, but we don't have enough miners, or excuse me, we don't have enough engineers yet for that to unlock. And we very much need those guys. Now there is a chest here. Brittle bedrock you can mine through, but regular bedrock you cannot. At least I haven't been able to. I don't know if there's a special tool later or an explosive or something, but as of right now, I haven't come across a way to do that. And we'll talk about these colored cables in a minute, for lack of a better descriptor on them. Alright, so there's another chest. What is that? Service inhabitants. Service inhabitants. Is that like a... Okay, you got your hands on an item. We can use the item tool to slot it into a building. Where were the... Okay. +5 citizen bonus. Increases inhabitant bonus by 5 for affected residential buildings. Okay. For affected residential buildings. What does that... Oh, okay, so it has to be...
The city is getting cramped. We must expand. Get it done.
We'll need more space for factories. And more importantly, homes.
There used to be so many homes here. Now, there is just sand. Wonder where it all went.
Oh, spare us your incomprehensible blathering rust bucket. Enforcer, round up your deputies and get that rubble cleared.
Yep.
Okay, so... Where was the rubble, though? Oh, okay, so we can expand out this way, I think. That blue, fence is gone now. Oh no, it's still here to a degree. To a degree. Okay. So what, we put it on this one? Okay. Alright, we need... Oh, we have a new type of citizen. They haven't talked about that yet, though. Did we get the citizens that we needed for down here? We did. Okay. The surveillance facility is now available. Selecting the facility shows what can be found on the mine floor you are on, such as resource veins or chests. The surveillance facility will also mark old tech and new mineshaft locations on the minimap. Okay. So we need to figure out where we want to build this sucker. Need an area that's going to be big enough to house it. Alright, this looks like it might be a good spot here. Maybe. I'm probably going to have to put in a support pillar up here though. Oh, not yet. Okay. So this is a pretty chill game when you, if you like move at the right pace, it can be pretty chill. Alright, do we, nope, we're still good there. Okay. So this is the surveillance facility. It's under this facility button. So we need to build the main facility itself. The surveillance facility enables the use of radars. Radars send out a pulse into the mine, revealing points of interest when selected. If you spread out radars strategically across the mine, you can get hints on where to explore. Okay, so how about we grab you? Let's put you there. Oh, what is that? Okay, so I clicked this facility. This shows us how many things we've potentially found on this level. So we've uncovered 2 dirty water slots, 1 ironium of 4, 1 scrap of 5, 1 mine shaft of 2, no blueprints, and no rocket pieces. Now, if we click this guy, your radar has found a resource vein in that direction. The map moves weird. There's something here. Like, I'm going up and it's going sideways, so I guess maybe am I just not facing the right way? I don't know. It feels half-assed backwards, but okay, there's something out this way too, so sirens. Okay, that looks like that might be a piece of tech that's out this way. There is a chest here. So let's go into here. We can build a bridge. Oh. That bridge lit up the area. Oh, a blueprint. A speed vent. As soon as any of your steambots cross it, they will get a boost of speed. Okay, cool. Okay, interact with the lever to pull it. Pulling levers will unlock connected doors. Follow the colored cables to find a door. Okay. We'll get to that in a minute. You found part of the old tech market with the dig tool to start excavating it. The amount of miners needed will be displayed above the object. Okay, so click the diggy tool. Okay, so we need 6. Alright, we do have 6 miners. Do we need a... Not yet, but I have a feeling we will. You love the Wild West steampunk vibe of it? Yeah, it's a little different in that respect. It's not like all like future apocalyptic stuff. It does feel, you know, very Wild Westy and stuff. And, you know, I appreciate that. I do want to build one of these steam vents, though. Don't know if that was the best place to put that, but we'll see. Yeah, it might be worth it there. I'm just waiting for them to dig this up before we look at the cable. You like it being different? These games are fun, but they're not super original from one to the next. Yeah, a lot of them are just kind of, you know, the same old, with maybe just some minor differences going on. This one's a little bit different. Old tech has been excavated. Interact with it to claim it. Once claimed, the old tech will be added to the Astrodome in the city. Here you can keep track of how much tech you've assembled.
Hurry now. Hold it up to the city and let us prepare for its installation.
This dude just has like such creepy vibes coming off him.
Somewhere.
Ain't no telling what'll happen when we start moving that thing.
When it shakes, they hear it. You have to be ready. We weren't ready last time.
Who hears what? What you ready for?
I'm not sure what that old rustbot is talking about, but that song is louder now. It's asking me to come closer.
New arrivals. Escape vessel. Disassembled. 6 parts. Maintenance overdue. Locate remaining parts. Combine. Launch.
What in tarnation's going on?
The old signal speaks.
Oh, does it now?
You sure she'll be okay?
Your daughter is fine. She will need some time to recharge. What matters now is that we know what we must do. Recover the remaining 5 pieces of the vessel and put it together so we can escape.
I remember that voice. It sounds so old.
So here's the Astrodome in the city. This is your money. The number below is your income. Money is earned from your residence. Okay. So if we click on this, it will show us a picture of our rocket. We've collected 1 of 6 pieces so far. And where is this in the city? Where are we? Okay, so it's through that area. Oh, sparkle. I love the little sparkly tumbleweeds. They're a fun little touch. Okay. Now, okay, our engineers have more needs now. We don't have any of the purple bots yet. Alright, we need to go back down into the mine here. So, interact with the lever to pull it. Pulling levers unlocks connected doors. Follow the colored cables to find the door. Okay, so this was a lever. 1 of 3. So we're following blue. Alright, so blue goes off that way. Alright. I'm gonna hit that up while we're here. Alright, so we found a dirty water vein here. We need a workshop in order to collect that. Okay, so we'll put that there. Alright, we've got a support pillar in place there. Now I might need to, now the, these guys can only do so many machines off of them. Place 1 more tile to gain 1 additional extractor slot. Okay, so we've got those 2 machines going there. So we need the dirty water to build like the water purification station up above. Too few prospectors in dusty caverns. Okay, so we need some more prospectors. That's not too big of a deal. Probably gonna have to add another support guy here. At least I might. No? Okay. So, let's see. We can go... Nope, wasn't enough to give me 5. Will that give me 5? Okay. Alright, so we've got another yellow cable here. Give me that. So let's see where this end of this cable goes. Off into the darkness. Now, the little red hat up there for our mine workers, that won't come into play until we get to a different level. Okay. So here is a yellow cord. Alright. So where's yellow gonna go? Alright, yellow and blue are both going off in this direction somewhere. Okay, so we're gonna need a stability thingy here. Might as well grab that tool vein while we're here. Gravel bedrock. Hi, ma'am. Ma. Ma. Momo is zonked out. Okay, so we got some rubies there. Alright, blue is still going this way. And so is yellow. We seem to be converging. Oh, this door is locked. Follow the colored cables to find the levers that will open it. So sometimes you'll find the door first, and sometimes you'll find the levers first. What is this? Debris bonus. That had a little miner's helmet on it. 200% debris cleaning speed, 33 movement speed. Okay. Hi, ma'am. You slept in between me and Dad last night, and you pissed off Zuzu something terrible. That dog was so upset. He almost jumped right on you. Apparently he didn't sleep with my mom at all last night because he was upset because you were on the end of her bed when he went to bed. Or when she went to bed. More sirens. What the hell's going on today? There's another chest. More rubies. Okay. Red cable is still going this way. Oh, red cable turned this direction. Oh, there we go. Alright, we found that. Alright, we activated all three of our levers. Alright, now while we were down here, we got another spiky guy, but he's surrounded by bedrock. I'm not quite sure. Guess we have to go this way. So helpful when they come along and put the lights up so we can actually see what's going on. Okay, so we've discovered another ironium vein. And what's that? Production chance. Okay, so that's going to be something for up top. An ironium extractor. Workshop's too small. Where is the closest workshop? Alrighty. We're still gonna need to put in another workshop over here somewhere, I think. Because the more, like the more resources that we find, the better our production will be up top. We won't be waiting on stuff as much. Really? I don't need to put one in there. Okay. Alright. Okay, so we need to do that. We'll put you there. Alrighty, so we got that happening there. We probably have too few prospectors in here now. More than likely. Okay, so let's see. We've got two things flashing on the map in this direction. So we're gonna need to start digging this way. Is what I'm thinking. Well, there it is. We found our last bit of tech. Meow! Meow! What's the matter?
What's the matter? Oh my goodness, hi. Oh my goodness.
She is chatty today. There's our surveillance room. Alright, so we found all 3 dirty water veins. I don't have an extractor on all 3 though. We found the 1 blueprint. We still need to find a mine shaft. We're in the process of getting the other rocket piece right now. There's supposedly more scrap veins down here. Oh wait, where's our... Okay. So that's good that you can click the notification there and it takes you to where you're in danger of having a cave-in. I don't know what happens if it actually caves in. Does it kill your people? Does
It can damage them, that's about it.
Okay, like it doesn't like end your game?
No, it just damages the one that it drops on, which can be repaired.
Like this game, like you can lose time in this game easy. Like last night I looked up and suddenly it was like an hour and a half later. I was like, oh fuck.
Clear your mind, little friend. Hear the old signal.
Planning. Reach the stars. Escape. Abort. Missing data.
Sounds like they didn't make it.
Another piece of the vessel is found. That is all that matters.
Yikes. I feel a bit dizzy. Channeling that voice sure takes it out of you.
Everything is proceeding exactly as it should. Exactly as I planned.
Yeah, okay. More sinisterness. Except here's the thing though. If they didn't make it, something went wrong. How do we know something's not gonna go wrong for us if we're grabbing the same exact shit they used? Was this like an equipment issue? I have some questions. And definitely some concerns. Jeez Louise, this mine shaft is pretty far away. Random mine map indeed. There it is. Excuse me. We found an abandoned mine shaft that will take us further down into the mine. To get access to the next floor, the mine shaft needs to be repaired. There will be unique resources and new rocket parts deeper in the mine. Press 3 to go down further. Repair the mine shaft to reach level 2. Okay, so we need 1,500 cash, 25 pieces of sheet metal, 40 wood, and we need 10 Aristobots. That's the new purple citizen. On each mine floor there are 2 pieces of the rocket. Make sure you find them all. Alright, well we need to go back up to the surface because we have a new citizen that we have to deal with. And we have some things that we have to put in for our current citizens. Like a water purification tower. Alright, you won't fit in that spot. Where shall we put you? Yeah, I guess we can put you there. Alright, so you're gonna take a minute to get going there. Right? Yeah, we're just waiting on deliveries. Wash service. Can I fit you in here? I can. Alright, so let's put you into there. Okay, so we're making a bit more money back now. And the robots want a Burgermeister. Meister? So the tech tree for the burger joint is ironium, logs, and a charcoal kiln. And then we need to make a cattle farm. The robots need a cattle farm. His legs had sand on them, like he had stuck them out into the sand at one point. So, I don't know. Where are we gonna put the cattle farm? Russell's still concerned over the crab from yesterday. He's still not acting 100% of normal, but oh, well, that's interesting. Okay, so we need to place our cattle fields. Oh, that's not gonna fit there. Okay, hold on. We're gonna have to move you. Nope, okay. I forgot how big this thing actually is. Okay. So that's gonna take a hot minute on that. And we have to figure out where the burger joint is gonna go. I guess we can put you there. Okay, so while that's thinking about all of that, we need to put in some more regular houses here, because we have to do some upgrading here. Because as we upgrade to the new places, then we've got to upgrade to engineers and so forth and so on.
You swindler!
Uh-oh.
Excuse me!
You just wanted your rich friends to move in! The whole world is falling apart, and here we are thinking about real estate?
Of course! And before you forget yourself, without all those rich friends, none of you would be here. Off with you, rascal! or my enforcer will see to it.
Yep.
So I guess that's in reference to these guys coming in. We haven't put them in yet, but okay, I do want to upgrade that section of road and then that section of road. I see a sparkle. What do we got? Gold nuggets. Goldiest of them all. Okay, everybody over on this side of the tracks looks like their roads have been upgraded. Oh, not everybody. Okay. So, there we go. Now everybody's roads should be looking fairly decent. We'll add just another extra bit of road in there. Okay. So that should have stuff moving along at a pretty decent clip. Okay, so Aristobots. Where do I want to put you? At here. Not sure where the plastics came from, the pink stuff. It just seemed to show up. I guess it came with these citizens. I don't really know because I don't remember us actually acquiring any. Okay, yes, we can set up trades. You've said that numerous times now. Alright, so these guys, they want the moonshine thingy, the wash service, the purified water, but they also want a waxing shop. So how big is the waxing shop? Waxing shop's pretty decently sized. Okay, I'm not sure why we haven't built that yet. What is... Oh, we need 30 planks. Okay. So that house got upgraded. Go ahead and upgrade that one too. I know I'm moving at probably a slower pace than most people would, but I like moving at the slower pace. It gives me a chance to actually absorb what the hell's going on around me. So I miss stuff pretty easily to begin with, so. Alright, we're still waiting on planks. Oh, you know what? We have... That's the forester. Alright, tell you what. Let's go ahead and add that to you. Since I think you might be benefiting from that a bit more than anybody else at the very moment. How many planks do we need here? 30. Alright, we're at 21. Like, I really want to upgrade an engineer, but at the same time, it's like, dang it, we need those planks to get the wash shop built, or the wax shop built. You always go slow in these games. Yeah, like, I can just get overwhelmed and then suddenly start losing money, because I tend to outpace my growth a lot of the time. And then everything goes to hell, and Russell's like, we can go into the mine and remove everything but the prospectors on the levels that you're done with. And that'll help save you some money there. And I was like, oh, I didn't know I could do that. Because each level of the mine is independent of another. Because the prospectors are the ones that run around and gather all of the shit and deliver it up. The only problem is if you remove your mechanics and the machine breaks, then there's nobody up there to fix it. But I mean, you could probably remove the miners' quarters if you're done mining everything from that level. Like, I had one map going pretty good last night, and then all of a sudden I just started bleeding money out of nowhere, and I was like, what the fuck just happened? And I think I was moving too fast. So I'm okay with moving at a slower bit here. So we might add this to the occasional Tuesday, in which case I'll have him make us a new flamingo for this. We'll do like a robotic flamingo or something. Maybe we can do like little antennas coming out of his head or something. Two more planks! But it's easier to deal with a problem when you're not in like super fast mode. And since I have the tutorial running, I either outpace this tutorial or underpace it. So I just find it's easier just to go at like the base speed and just kind of plod along. There we go. Alright, but now we need to build up planks in order to repair the mine shaft. Alright, so you guys are happy. You're happy. You all are simple folks, and you're happy. Oh, what's this? Oh, 8 planks. Cool. Is that dinosaur still there, I wonder? Yeah, he's still there. The map I was on last night had like a drive-in movie theater in the one corner, and you can't delete it. You have to work around the scenery. Like, some of this stuff will vanish as you build over top of it, like roads and stuff. Like the trees will pop out or the rocks will go away and stuff. But like these cars, those don't go away. You can't delete them. You have to build around them. So I do find that kind of interesting, that some of this stuff you just have to deal with. Like, you can't move that, can't delete it. You just kind of have to figure it the fuck out. Alright, Alright, now we didn't find all of the ironium that was down here, but we did get all of the rocket parts that were down here. Oh, we need 40 planks. Okay. Oh, let's go back up. Let's go back up to the surface then. What's your problem? I think you were just full. I think that's all it was. Alright, do we have any sparkles over here anywhere? While we're waiting on our planky guys. And I didn't really understand about the upgrading of the buildings and stuff when I first started, so then I was like getting mad at my building placement, and now I realize I could probably move some stuff around if I needed to with the little move tool instead of getting frustrated and starting over and yelling at myself for not planning better. Because, you know, that's how we do around here. Ah, I fucked it up. I'm gonna start over. So I made pizza dough for dinner tonight, and hopefully it rises okay. The water could have been a little bit warmer. My yeast wasn't as foamy as I normally like it. I mean, it still foamed, but when I had the thermometer in the electric kettle, it said it was 103, and I'm like, oh, let me quick pull it off. And I started to measure the water out, and I was counting, and because I had to use a quarter cup because my big liquid pitcher was dirty, and my mom said something to me and I lost count, and I had to dump the water back into the kettle and start re-measuring, and by the time I did that, it had dropped to like 101 from like 103 or 4, and I'm like, that was awfully fast. And so it could have been a couple degrees warmer, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see what it looks like when it's probably already done rising, but I think I got that done around 12:30, so yeah, that's more than done by now. But Russell was helping me get the plastic wrap on the mixing bowl, and he goes, so what are we doing for dinner tomorrow night? He's like, I imagine you don't want to do anything real elaborate. And I'm like, no, I really don't, because I don't want a shit ton of dishes tomorrow night. Because I want to get all of the dishes done tomorrow night, so that sink is empty. That might involve washing a couple of things before we leave. Hopefully not, though, because my mom's like, well, can we stop at Sonic and get breakfast? Because she's like, I'm not gonna be able to get out of here very quickly if I'm having to make breakfast so I can eat and take all of my medication and stuff. And I'm like, that's fine. We can get breakfast in the morning on the way out. So we have to fill up the car, and we need to get my traditional icy, my traditional travel icy. Hopefully the icy machines will be functioning at that time of the morning and they won't all be in defrost. We will see. Okay, we've got our 40 planks, we've got our 10 aristobots. I wanted to say aristocrats. Essentially, that's what they are. Okay, we are repaired. And we are operational. So let's head down to level 2.
It's dark and damp down here. Smells funny too.
The further down we go, the more dangers we will face.
You told us how to find the old settlement, but you didn't ever explain how you know so much about this place below.
I am an avid reader of history. I know that this place was buried by those that lived here, and whatever they buried here might have survived and multiplied.
Well, that's an unsettling notion.
You think? Okay, so you've reached the second mine floor. Time to set up a new base of operations. We should also prepare some guards. Hold on. There we go. Oh, he vanished. Where the hell else is there a stability problem? Here? Okay. Okay. We gained access to a new type of farm, the plaster shroom. It functions like a refinery, but must be farmed by our prospectors. The plaster shroom farms can only be built in certain areas in the mine designated as fertile soil. Okay, so that's a bedrock. This is dirt. This farm is too small. Okay, that won't let me. Why won't you let me build anywhere else? Oh, we don't have enough boards. Okay. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Okay, so I built that. Now what, my guy? My guy. Hello, you left me. I guess we have to build a prospector's quarters. I think eventually they just go and take care of this when it's ready. But we also need some miners' quarters. Maybe he can't get to them. Alright, so that vehicle did not sound like it was in very good shape. The heck? Oh, school bus. More than likely. Bedrock, bedrock. Okay, so there's that. Alright, so I'm gonna clear all of that. We're probably gonna have to add another support structure in here. More than likely. So this is where that new bot is gonna come into play. I can't put you there. I'll put you there. Okay, good enough. So add you guys here. Like, we might as well, right? We're gonna need the plastics. Apparently you make plastic from mushrooms. Who would have thought? Okay, so this guy's still kind of cleaning up the rubble here. Oh, we've got an extra prospector now. Sir, would you mind, like, scooping up the floor back here? Not necessarily all the way over there. Hold on, you guys. Be right back.
Don't come in without me coming. I could have been getting dressed, lady.
Oh, sorry. Thought you already were.
I could have been asleep. Russell and I could have been in the middle of something. So.
Okay.
And I'm in the middle of a stream, so.
Thank goodness I was decent. And it wasn't that kind of stream. Not that we do that kind of stream, but oh my word. I have no idea where Russell is. He's just kind of vanished, and he usually gives his mom shit about that kind of thing. So, in case anybody's not sure what the fuck just happened, there was a knock at the front door, and I have to disentangle myself to get up to go see what's going on because he's not in here. And I no sooner just got like 2 steps from the door, and I didn't know Russell didn't lock the door the last time he came in. And the mother-in-law opened the door and just walked in. I'm still not sure where Russell is. This game's not... The only downside to this, and there might be a setting that I can change that with, is that it doesn't like to tab out. And I can't get to my other screen unless I tab out. So if I do the Alt-Tab thing to get to my other screen to try to find him, to see if he'll answer me, and sometimes Discord on his phone's a little slow to put the message through. It just scrolls to the side infinitely. So yeah, that's what I was saying, you know, Russell and I could have been in the middle of something. Because this isn't a day I normally stream. Just saying. And she's just like, oh, okay. So I guess we don't really have a tutorial at the moment for down here because we're sort of on on stuff that we've already learned, shall we say? Nisey's not amused. Really not amused. Ooh! We discovered a dirty water vein. We discovered an oil vein. That's the first one I've discovered. I didn't discover one of those in my other game. Let me plop you in there. So we're gonna need a workshop, I believe. Oil extractor, yeah. So we're gonna need 80 Aristobots before we can do that. We also have to set up an armory. Okay. Oh, we have plastics now, so we have to make a polymerous. How the fuck do you pronounce this? A polymerous. A polymerization plant? Polymerization. There we go. Takes me a minute. Sorry. I'm a little slow. Polymerization. I've not seen that word out in the wilds. So sorry it took me a minute there to figure that one out. The other rounds of this that I've been playing on my own, I've not really had to attempt to say them out loud, and I'm just like, right, the pink building. So, you know, Nisey things. Sorry, I'm still really fucking annoyed. She has a cell phone. She could have called Russell. She could have texted Russell. She could have called the house and said, hey, someone let me in. It really disturbs me when someone knocks on the door and I can't see outside who it is because I don't have quick access to a window to look out on the front porch, and then the door just opens. Like, what the fuck are you doing? How the fuck am I supposed to know it's you out there? That door should have been locked, number one. Okay, so we need to make some more houses here. Alright, so everybody else kind of X'd out because we need to make sure our needs are met. All right. Okay, I think we'll go one more for right now. On that. Oh, okay, so I'm not gonna be able to squeeze you in there. I can put you there. No, wait, no, I can't. Yeah, okay, I can put you there. So we can do that. Now, I can't go past that. That's not a regular rock. That's like a rib cage from a dino or something. Where were you?
I had some peanut butter crackers, went to the restroom, checked in with my mother.
Yeah, she knocked, and I didn't even get to the door, and she's just walking on in.
You tell her to use the store.
I said, when we leave. She didn't even give me a chance to get up, and I was giving her shit. 'Cause I'm like, we could have been in the middle of something.
Yeah. Hang on.
So is it snowing now, or is it supposed to snow tomorrow? For you, Baz Baz. Snowing now. How much are you guys supposed to get? That said we need like 80 of these guys. Okay, everybody's still looking okay. You're not sure when it started. Not too much. 3 inches. We don't. Yeah, no. 3 inches is enough to be obnoxious. 2 inches can be obnoxious to drive in. Alright, so we've got 50 there. Alright, I think we're gonna need some more. Oh, come back! Hey, cash. I need some more regular residences. Now, I haven't expanded like this way yet very far. We'll have to at some point. It's supposed to snow from now until drive home tomorrow if I was working. Yeah, no, fuck that. Huge fuck that shit. Nope. I don't think so. Okay, how much is this like actually? Is it actually full or I don't know. Probably gonna have to put in another warehouse here soon. Oh my god, are they fucking with the water on the RV now? Killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. All day. All day to do this. Oh, he almost got run over. No, you're gonna get run over. They're just running right through the train. Oh my god. Hi, Zuzu. Dad's outside. You're gonna have to wait. Or go on your potty pad. Okay, so we're at 60. Alright, I think we're gonna need probably, oh, a sparkle. Give me that. I need that. Huh? Oh, okay. There we go. Thought that looked a little funny there. Just looked out that they canceled the truck, so they didn't need you. Well, that's good. Or they didn't mind you swapping. Still. That's helpful. Alright, so those are those guys. Let's go another one there. I'm trying to do this slowly so I don't outpace my income here. Alright, we're gonna have to put in another warehouse here. That's all there is to it. Hey guys, I put in another warehouse around the corner. There's another warehouse around the corner. You guys can deliver to that one. Alright, what we're doing? We're upgrading these guys. Alright. let's upgrade you. Alright, so we're gonna need to upgrade one more residence, it looks like here. Oh, there's another one. Golden nuggets. Okay. So one more Autobot house. And then that should be good there. Not sure. We're like in the 40s, almost 50s with some rain. Okay, so things just increased on us. We hit a new milestone. So now the Autobots want things. So they want they want diesel, they want a sheriff's office, and they want hats. Oddly enough. Sheriff's office we should be able to put in here fairly easily. Okay. Now, hats. In order to make the hat maker, we need a glass wool spinner. Glass wool spinner. Glass wool spinner. Alright. Let me put you in there. Don't know where you're running to. We do have a warehouse here. Oh, there's another sparkle. And there's another one. Alright, do we... No items available. Okay. What's the administration on this? Okay. Alright, so all of our things are equipped. What's going on?
Oh, nothing. I just had to help them get the water sorted.
Did they come flush out the tanks?
Gotta hook up the water in order to flush out the tank.
Yeah, but I thought they had to be hooked up to the sewer in order to flush out the tank.
I have no idea, hun. She might just run it into her tank and then empty her tank like normal. I don't know.
I just didn't want them taking a shower with...
Well, then I guess she'll have fun with it.
Guess so. Alright, so we need a hat maker. Hat maker is actually kind of a big building. So where do we want to put the hat maker? I mean, we could put the hat maker here. Near the train station. It's gonna take a minute for stuff to get delivered. Alright, so while that's doing that, let's come back over here. And we're gonna put in a couple more houses for our peons. Are we still within range of that, huh? Oh, new milestone. The steam furnace is now available. Steam furnace boosts the efficiency of your refineries when placed nearby. You will see an indicator above buildings that will be affected by the steam furnace when placing it. Okay. You bet. You bet. Alright. Now... Uh-oh. Charcoal, okay. Where's the charcoal kiln? Okay, so we need another charcoal kiln. This is about when the wheels start to come off the wagon for me. My friends. We need more logs, apparently. More logs. Alright. So let's get a road in there to there. I know, we're working on it. We're working on it. Okay, so steam furnace. Okay, so that makes you a bit more efficient, but we don't have enough boards. What about, where's the other charcoal furnace? Alright, I think to start out with, we're gonna pop you over there. My friends, we're doing what we can here. This building is waiting for a resource delivery to start production. Make sure you are producing the required resources. I am. Totally am. It's waiting on the charcoal. Which is kind of funny because now this is gonna... We need to use the charcoal that we just made to make steam so we can make charcoal faster. We're working on it, guys. We're working on it. I've got all of the logs going ever. Don't know if I have any more trees available. Oh, we do. Okay. Where's my tab key? Alright, this needs a row. And it's gonna need a warehouse. Alright. We're working on it, friends. We're working on it. Alright, so how many planks do these steam doodles need? Is this thing being affected by it? No. Or it doesn't reach that far. Alright, can I stick you in there? No, not quite enough room. You're already under the efficiency thingy, but we can probably pop you there. Need to get some more planky doos going here. Let's see. Okay, we still have a decent amount of money coming in right now. At the moment. Alright, I am gonna place that there to build as soon as we get enough. Let's do a quick sparkle check. Oh, can we build through here? I think we might be able to. Huh. Okay, this might be the edge of our building abilities, so to speak. Sparkle doos. There's one. Planks. No, not planks. Alright, what's your problem? Oh, you're waiting for resource delivery. That's fine. Oh, there's a sparkle dew. Of course, none of the sparkle dews have planks when I need them to. Ruby. I mean, we could probably buy some planks. I can't zoom out any further, so just gonna have to do this slower meander. See if we missed anybody. Doesn't look like it. Oh, now what are we mad about? Still the charcoal kiln. Alright, well, I'll tell you what. Where's the train station? About 15,000. Yeah. Let's do that. This guy. No. Okay, it's the gray thingy that's showing me that it's somewhere else, I guess. Okay, that one's at 40% production speed. Alright, we're doing what we can here, guys. Oh, right. Anyway. Trades. Okay, so I'm looking for planks. It's kind of expensive for planks. How many hats? No, they might get mad they don't have enough hats. Alright, what about cash? 1,000 per plank. Ugh. Alright. We're only gonna have that go maybe once. Oh, now we need purified water. Because of course we do. Okay. Alright, so... where do I want to put you? Okay, so if I put you here... that should affect several of you. Alright, we can put in another purified water station for sure. Once we get the stuff for it. Alright, now. I was too slow. Now what are we mad about? We're still mad about the water. Okay. I'm working on it, guys. Why isn't that affected by the steam? It should have been. Oh, it was just on the outside of it. Okay. Well, that one's being affected by it. And now we're back to being angry about the charcoal. How many more charcoal kilns do I have to make?
You're aware that they have to be within range of the buildings, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
They definitely are. I'm just don't seem to have enough. We need like all of the charcoal and kilns ever. Alright. Okay, so maybe we can go here. Have a little bit closer to the logging place. I'm not seeing any tumbleweed at the moment. Because we need to get back down in the mine. For sure. And we kind of need some more steam and steam vents. So what do these things need to operate? Okay, they need, so we need more dirty water too, I guess. There is another dirty water thing. And you can't put the cactus water into here, they want the dirty water into there. So we're still doing okay-ish with money. Just can't seem to keep that charcoal. Planks! Like, it feels counterproductive putting the steam vent in. Steam furnace. So 25% more efficient. Is it really being more efficient though? Okay, so let's head back down here. Guards protect the mine. Yeah, okay. We really need to get a workshop put into here. We don't have enough tools. That's okay. We will fix that up. As quickly as we can. Can you find out what they want on their pizza?
Yeah, I'll double check.
Okay, so We need... Need more tools is what we need. We seem to be burning through tools so much. Alright, so there's some more dirty water going up, so hopefully that'll help with that. Right, we need one more tile to get another extraction point? Really? Do I not have a mechanic on this level? I don't. Oh.
Your mom just wants mozzarella.
Okay.
My mom's gonna have peace of mind with pepperoni.
Okay. So I kind of have to be careful how we are digging.
And just so you know, I may send my mother out for dinner tomorrow so we don't have to have Casey's because we have something else.
Alright, we'll see.
What?
We'll see.
We'll see what?
We'll see what people want to do about dinner tomorrow. Okay, it's probably going to yell at us that we need more prospectors now, but we'll get some more dirty water going up to the surface. Did you bring the other bag of dog food in?
Yes, I just brought that in.
Okay. I saw you with the cat food. I didn't see the other one. Okay, so we've got that going. Oil extractor. Workshop too small. Okay. Well, now we need tools. More tools. Alright. Do we have any tools we can get to easily? Down here. Have to be careful how we're digging because we haven't put in our guards yet. Because see that's something that we need the guards for. This green blobby thing. Now, we need to put in our guards' quarters. Alright, so we're extracting oil now, and we've got our dirty water going. now we have to figure out where the armory is gonna go. Okay, we can't dig through bedrock. Oh, it's a red hat. Recruitment bonus. Okay. Let's slap that on there. Oh, something's going on top side. So we only have one aristocrat available. Oh. That's why. We need to build a diesel plant. So we need an oil refinery. And then we need a diesel plant. Where am I gonna put you? Where am I gonna put you? I'll put you there. That means we need to upgrade some more houses. Since we don't have enough people to run the joint. Alright, so your needs are coming up. You're okay. Alright, what are you waiting on? Plastic. Alright, let's head back down here. We're gonna need to build the armory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's bedrock. We can't slam our way through that one. Okay. 6 turret slots. Alright, so here's why you need an armory when you start to get down to level 2 and beyond. So we're about to have some shit go down. So the guards are gonna break through this door. And we're gonna have little bug things show up. And they're gonna attack them. We were right to be worried. There is something dangerous down here. We need to make sure to keep guards around to protect our mining operation. There might be more dangers ahead, so be careful. Alrighty. Alright, and then we're just gonna grab these guys. What is this? Oh, it's oil! Found another oil spot. And we're gonna have another... Why can't I... Oh, we don't have enough plastic. New enemy appeared! An ironium vein. Nice. Oh, what's this? Revolver. Alright. Let's add that on there. Too bad this is all bedrock and we can't get our way through that, but I think that's a good place to stop for today. Let's pop back up top, see what's happening here. What are you still waiting on? You're still waiting on plastic. Alright. Well, I mean, there's only so much I can do about that. But we'll see. So, I mean, we're not doing too bad, all things considered here. But it's a cute little game. I got it on Steam. I think it's also on Game Pass at the moment, maybe? For Xbox, that's where Russell was checking it out. Because I saw him playing, I was like, oh yeah, I think that's on my wish list, but I don't remember why. But yeah, no, it's a cute little game. It's a very chill game for me so far, so I am rather enjoying that. And I'm gonna go make dinner. Yeah, it was on Game Pass. I'm not sure if it still is, but it was. At least as of a couple days ago. But yeah, so I'm gonna go make dinner. Probably won't see you guys again until I get back. If anybody really needs to get a hold of me, you can get a hold of me through the husband's Discord while we're away, because he has that on his phone. And the people that need to get a hold of him know how to get a hold of him. So, or if you need to get a hold of him, talk to Zorts, and Zorts can put you through to us. So I will see everybody when we get back. Probably the first full week of March is when we'll be back. Or at least we'll be back streaming. So
First full week of March.
I'm sorry, February.
I was gonna say we're not gonna be gone that long.
Yeah, no, I'm confused because we were originally leaving the end of February. So I've got that in my head. So the first like full week of February, excuse me. So like February 6th, something like that, we'll be back. Thank you, Buzz. Take care, stay warm, don't let the snow get you. And I'll see everybody soon.